Welcome back to the Leviathan Raid Guide Part 3, Pleasure Gardens. I'll leave timestamps in the description below, so feel free to fast forward to any part of the video that you would like to go over and learn as you play. Once you enter the Pleasure Gardens, you'll encounter beast handlers and war beasts, so you can start clearing them out from the left side of the room, going clockwise all the way to the right side of the room. Once you clear out all the ads, you can go ahead and find Callus's statue, and then just stay on top of the actual vault room. And once you guys get your prism, handlers, and your runners separated, you can start the encounter. So for the flower locations, there are 6 in total for normal mode. You have 3 on the left side of the room, 3 on the right side of the room, 1 in tree, and 1 in caves. Now for normal mode, 6 dogs will appear. 1 dog will be at L3, 1 dog will be at tree, and 1 dog will be at L1, all on the left side. And then the other 3 will appear at R3, R2, and R1. So you can kind of distinguish left and right sides of the room by assigning the left as L1, 2, and 3 in tree, and then the right side of the room is R1, R2, R3, and cave. So the first role to look at is the Prism Handler. This role is very easy. All you do is grab your Prism weapon, and in order to use it, you have to land on these beams of light that are separated throughout the left and right sides of the room. So you can have 2 Prism Handlers, 1 on the left and 1 on the right. Their job is to basically tell the team which flowers are activated. So in this footage, L1 and I believe it was R2 were the 2 flowers that were lit up. So when you grab your prism weapon for the left and the right side, the encounter will start, and then you basically tell your team which flowers you see as highlighted. So when your team gets to that flower, you have to wait for all 4 of the runners to gather up next to it, and then you'll shoot it. You will give them the buff, and then they'll go to the next flower's location. After you shoot your flower, there will be beast handlers that will spawn. If you're on the left side, it will be on your right side doors, and if you're on the right side, it will be on your left side doors. So make sure you kill those handlers fairly quick, so that way they don't jump down and harass your team of runners. If you're a runner, there are a few simple rules to follow. Basically, when you drop down the vault underneath Callus's statue, you grab the royal pollens that spawn. There should be 4 for 4 runners. Then you guys run to the flowers called out by the prism handlers. Again, this could be L1, L2, L3, tree, R3, R2, R1, caves. Once you successfully make your way to the flower called, you stand by the flower as a team to make sure you activate it all together, and then your prism handler will shoot the flower to give your runner team a buff. Once you receive the buff and you have enough stacks, you guys can get detected and run to your dog's location in order to damage the dog down and kill all 6 dogs needed to progress to the next encounter. The loadout of the team will dictate how many stacks that you will need as well. So whenever I go in with my team, we usually get 2 to 3 flowers so we can kill the dogs really quick. Once you get about, I'd say, times 16 for your stack, or times 24, you should be more than okay, as long as you guys are well equipped. For this encounter, I would suggest a tractor cannon and 2 shotguns, as you don't need anything else, because the only objective is to kill the dogs. So once you get those stacks, you go to your dog's location, as you'll see here, and we just super them down and move on. Once your team has killed all 6 dogs, you've completed the Pleasure Gardens encounter, and you move back to the Castellum to face the next encounter in the Leviathan normal raid. I'll catch you guys in part 4 of the Leviathan raid guide.